Hi, and welcome back to Sunday at the Tube Attic. I just thought I'd show off the wire rack here. I just finished reloading it. The old spools were getting a little bare, and all I did is I just kind of stripped the wire off them and made little hand wound hanks, which is still pretty convenient to use. Um, when I loaded it up here, I just used all the colors pretty much you see in every classic Fender amp, and a lot of amps from the 50s too. If you're just getting started, you don't need to get all the colors. Not really a necessity. I mean, theoretically, I guess you could do everything with just one or two, but you'd probably want to get some yellow, some red, and this green wire here. The green one here tends to be for the heaters, so it's a different gauge. These are all 20 gauge solid core. This one here is 18. It's a little heavier just because there's more amperage. On some setups with this, sometimes I'd put two spools that are green on the rack just because I'll pull them off in tandem because I'm going to be twisting them for heaters. If you want, you can get other gauges in the 18 gauge here, or you just do like I do, and I just kind of run a Sharpie down one of them just to identify it once you've twisted them, if you want to get like the polarities right for those that are concerned with their heaters like that. Now, I did say it's pushback, so all it is, it's like a cloth covered wire, and I don't know if you can see, but the insulation just literally pulls back, exposes the wire. You can solder it, and then you can push the insulation back into place and kind of cover up any bit of exposed wire between, basically the insulation and the terminal that you just soldered it to. This is pretty convenient. You just kind of cut that and use it. Other wires, not so much. Here I got some stuff like here. We'll just grab this little one here. This stuff here, it's cloth covered, but as you see, it doesn't cut very well. And the inside, it's got like a much heavier plastic insulating coating, and you're going to need some strippers to really strip that clean, and either a pair of scissors or a razor to get rid of this little frayed end. It's not perfect. It is what it is. Anyways, since since I was doing this, I found some older wires here. This is the last of a big spool. I'm gonna cry when this is gone. This is a cloth covered wire too, but when you pull it back, you can see it's got like a braided shield on it, and then it's got this little stranded conductor. And this was fantastic for signal. So all the kind of lead inputs and stuff going to grids, I used to always use this. I bought this back, it's like 1990, something like that. I think that was a place, it was called Dixie Soundworks or something like that. Or Dixie Ampworks, whatever. They're long gone, but anyways, there was a lot of great stuff there. That's just to kind of contrast this kind of stuff that most people see. People use these inside their guitars and that. Again, it's just a braided shield over a finer stranded conductor. Um, I said people use it in guitars, but a lot of old Gibson amps, a lot of the early ones, kind of BR series or the early GAs had this, and they just put like a heavy spaghetti over the top of it to keep things, I guess, from overly shorting out. But they're really, the outside's just grounded, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but maybe potential ground loops. Yeah. So I'd like you guys to subscribe. I'm going to be doing some longer videos. As soon as the workbench is set up, I got all the test gear out. I'll be making some longer videos and stuff that I'll be a little bit more prouder of. I can't wait to get into the amp repair, the modding, the scratch building, and of course all the testing. I'm a little bit of a metrologist. I really love the test gear and getting some visuals on what we hear. And I got lots of classic amps, so it should be a lot of fun. I'll see you there.